Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard.
YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, and we are going to check out Ren's new upload, Troubles. Now, I don't know much about this, but we know we all love Ren tremendously. Now, I don't know if you guys have been catching up on the chapters that he's been doing. Please check it out. It is really, Ren is such an interesting guy, and every layer you peel over, it's like watching him for the first time again. And I don't even know how that is even possible. With every new performance he does, it's like a new Ren. Not like a new Ren, but it's like watching him for the first time. You know, he's that talented and that explosive in his artistry. He really is. So please check him out. I'm going to leave, look, once again, I always leave all his details. I don't leave none of my details where you can find me on my, social media player. I don't do that. I leave the artist's details in the description page. I want you to check them out. Yeah? If you want to check me out, you will go to my about page. That's it. But I check out all of my reactions. I never, ever leave my details in the description page. It's always about the artist and what they put in their description page. I copied that and I put it into my description page, and there it is. You will not see not one part of my information in there. I promise you. Go and check it out. I'm gonna leave all these details in there. Check out Ren. Okay, right, let's go and check out Troubles. So without further ado, what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard.
Yes, I'm reading it.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music help the ice to thaw. Put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitten. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was very...
So look, he's gonna give you punches after punches after punches after punches after punches of bars. Yeah, we know that. But this is a different kind of road mapping. This is like, his life journey. And in that life journey, he's still giving you punches after punches after punches, but he's just being himself, honest and real, and telling you his life journey. And his life journey has so much different kind of punches. Above, like, from what you read in the beginning, yeah, is like on top of that, he had other issues to go through as well. On top of. And he's opened up and he's told you, he's told us. So imagine, on top of that he had to deal with, there was that he had to deal with. And then that. And then through all that, this. I mean, as in talent, there's still space for talent. I'm going to go back just a little bit. There's people in this world that will crumble just on half of the life experience that he's gone through, and only on half of the things that you guys have gone through. Because obviously, Ren is not the only one has been enduring these difficulties. The connection is that there's many people that have endured, on par with, and some on more. And I'm saying that, you know, there's people in this world that they can't even deal with a quarter of the things that you guys have been dealing with. They'll crumble. And yet, you know, dealing with what you're dealing with, and I'm talking to you guys, dealing with what you're dealing with, there's problems on top of that, and then there's problems on top of that, and then there's life. You know, you still got to live. And there's people in this world that don't have nothing. No problem, they go through life like we. I don't know. It's this crazy world, man. Seriously. All hell Ren. I'm going to go back just a little bit. He makes you think though, man. Seriously.
Gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little blogger, I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine was severed from the means that helped me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry, wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed tune. Rearranged the alphabet and all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes, popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap. Deep in psychosis, hallucinations, troubled vision. Visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25 living back at home with my mum, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become. And my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. 26 I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping. Raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road.
Sorry, you said broken naked on your back. It just reminded me of Penitence, because you was naked, curled up beside the bin on the cold pavement when it was snowing. And the only reason why it's got such a deep memory or deep scar on me, because if you are new to my channel, the first song that automatically come up will be the Molly's. That is my favourite song, Patroness. Please check it out, by the collaboration between Molly and Ren. So that's when you said broken naked on your back. Is that reference to the song Patroness? Let me know. I don't know why I had to stop right there, but I'm gonna go back anyway. Like, you know, just a little bit. To about to say here.
And the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping. Raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. And the cell transplant pulled me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger. And my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
I'm going to explain something that I did explain to Ren in my analysis. You guys read this, right? right?
Travel so high.
So that was Ren with Troubles. This song, for me, is equally as much as High Ren, if not higher, because this is his life story that he's explaining to us. He's breaking it down. And I don't know if you guys remember when I reacted to High Ren, and as you know, I was one of the first people to, if not the first person to on YouTube to react to High Ren. I was speaking to Ren directly, and if you find it, you can see his response in the comments of High Ren. Check it out. But I said to him that there is this unforeseen positive when you're going through this life thing, and there's so much, and you look at it as negative because that's the only way that you can look at it, because you're in that moment of this down thing. But when you come to the out of it, and you're looking back, like, you know, this the way how this is constructive, you see so much. It's like, you see, at the end he said thank you. That is the unforeseen positive. You know, the things that you can't see, you automatically see it as a negative thing because it's happening to you and it's affecting you. But when you come outside the light and you see that just reward, that the fruits of your labor, and not everybody gets the fruit of their labor. Yeah, I don't know why. Averages laws, I don't know. But when you do, those who do get that fruits of the labor, they will look back and say, wow, if I didn't go through, it wouldn't, one add one equals two, if I didn't, put the schematics in the middle, it could have been 11. Do you know what I mean? Instead of that 2. But he's, I'm not to say that he's not out the end of it. He's still going through what he's going through. But I just feel that at this moment in Ren's life, that is the best part of his life so far, of all the journey that is, all the struggle and everything else. Is, like space for enjoying Ren rather than all this part of, and don't get me wrong, mate, he has been a science to him own self, isn't it? That is, I think Ren is, for me, and I'm not saying that I know Ren, because I don't, but for me, Ren is like, they know that the title Know Thyself. What? I think it was a case of him, he was forced to know thyself. With all the things that was going through, that he had to endure, you have to know thyself. Not a lot of people know themselves until they're put into a situation where they have no choice but to know themselves. It's like he knows himself and he studied himself, and bang. One thing you can't tell, that certain people will tell you about you, that kind of thing. You can't say nothing about this dude except for loving him for what he is. He will more tell you about you, and you'd be like, thank you. I didn't know that about me. Do you know what I mean? This is equally as powerful, if not powerful enough, than High Ren. I didn't want to pause. I really didn't. And I think I paused twice on High Ren as well. I've got to go back. This was absolutely, I know he's going to, is he doing something with Netflix? Wow. There is so much, like I said, there's so much layers to his onions, man. And it is onions because every little layer makes you cry. Seriously. For that reason, I salute you. Boom.